Hi, it's me. It's this guy. So I just got back from a death metal concert and it was fun. It was a good time. And I just wanted to like talk about it because I've been to a few metal concerts and every single one has been such a wild experience. And For full disclosure, my makeup was not this fucked up and faded. 6 7 hours ago, my friend like expertly put this on me. Shout out to you, by the way, because I'm not artistic enough to do this. And then through the course of 5 hours of nonstop moshing and headbanging and getting beat the fuck up, it just kind of naturally did that. So if I look slightly unappealing, that's why. But yeah, it was just get the fuck out of here, malware bites. Why are you there? It was just a good time, and it reminded me of this like interesting thing that I've found about metal concerts is that when you think of metal songs, like especially death metal, like you think of these really grotesque, brutal, really just for lack of a better term, fucked up topics that are being just screamed at you in this unconceivable tone of voice. Um, and you usually like I know a lot of people that think to themselves, oh well, people who listen to that are just fucking like psychotic and horrible people, and then you actually meet the people that listen to that music, and they're the nicest, sweetest, just coolest people ever. I have had better. I felt more welcome. Um, I felt more welcome. Um, Being at that concert surrounded by other people that had the same interests as me than I have had being around my own family. Like that's insane to me. That like just these random people that you've never met in your life treat you like a son or a daughter or a mother or a father. It's insane. Just how connected everyone is and how nice everyone is. I genuinely cannot think of any other source or genre of music outside of metal that connects people like that. Um, I've never had like a bad experience with like a hardcore metalhead at a concert. Except for the guy that like dragged me in, kissed me on my neck and said you can fuck me up anytime. But that's a story for another time. Um, so it was fun. I remember when I was entering this like 50-year-old woman. I know she's 50 because she told me. She came up to me and she said you look beautiful, and I was like, oh, thanks. Um and she said you know she just started talking to me. Sorry, I'm very out of it right now. Like I everything is sore and bruised and I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow. It's amazing that I can even think right now. Um she was like she's just really nice. She was like you know she was telling me about how her she has like grandkids and this is what she does for her free time and that she's been doing this like her whole life, and it's really interesting. And then I saw her again in the pit because of course I was in the pit, and she came up and she hugged me and she said she loved me. It's just the craziest thing. Like this random woman that I've never met in my life, she has never seen me before in her life. Just, just, it's the sweetest person ever. It's insane to me. And I think what this really proves to me, now I think about it, I think what this really solidifies in my mind is that there's no reason not to be a nice person. Genuinely. Um there's there's no reason not to give joy to others despite how your current situation may be. And I'm not like, I'm going on a tangent now, but I won't discredit that people have shitty lives. I know they do. But regardless of that, spreading joy is one of the like the greatest gifts that you can give someone. So I think that that really resonated in my mind when everyone was treating me like they had known me their whole life. People like I had three different people in the pit that came up to me and wanted to take a picture, and we did, and it was the coolest thing. They're like, "Hey, you're fucking awesome." Um, and and as I did not stop, by the way. I moshed the entire time. I stopped once to get like a bunch of water, and that was it. Um, and but outside of that, I was just nonstop moshing and getting like my shit rocked by everyone else. And a bunch of different people just came up to me throughout the night and were like, "Hey, you're fucking awesome. Keep doing it. Like you're that's cool, man. You're doing good. We love to see it." And that was really cool. Um to talk about the bands a little bit, because I can give like some vague stuff about them. So it was two openers and one lead, one main band. And the the two of them I had never heard of. One of the openers and the main I had never heard of until I saw the actual like concert details, and then I got to know them a little bit before the concert started, and they're cool. I like them. I'm probably gonna start listening to them now. But the one opening band that I saw, I've been listening to since I was like 12 years old. So it was a dream to like actually see them. It was so cool. Um, and I'm not kidding. Um, Not only did the second opener, my dream band, open up with my favorite song, the second that they started that song, everyone in the pit just started like just throwing themselves around. They wasted no time. They were on cue. It was insane. Um, and then I had um words. When the main band came on, um, they it was so impressive. It was I do believe it's like the best opening I've ever seen to a band ever. It was so cool to see. Um, so when the second opener left, it was like 15, 20, 25 minutes. I can't remember. It was like close to half an hour wait before the next one came on, the main. And um when all the lights went out, just this one bass string just like played um over and over and over for like 5-10 minutes. um and it it was the best way I can describe how it felt was like the Marvel Doomsday casting trailer. It was just like the longest teaser ever, and then when they finally came on, they didn't do anything. The guy literally just stood at the front of the stage, and because the lights were going crazy too, like it was insane. I've never seen a light show like that. um the guy just stands up on top of this little footstool, right? They're not footstools, but you know what I'm talking about. And he just looks at the crowd, like just stares at the crowd in the pit, and you can't see the front of him because the lights are going so crazy behind him. So it's just this like crazy ominous shadow of a big man, um in this magnificent beard, just holding this microphone, while the guitarists and drums were just silent. And it had the same feeling as like Michael Jackson in the Super Bowl when he popped up and everyone just kept cheering for like 5-10 minutes. He didn't do a single goddamn thing. He just stood there. It was exactly like that. And then when he did start, it went crazy and it did not stop for like an hour or 2 hours. It was genuinely one of the coolest experiences of my life. Despite the fact that I will be bruised everywhere and will not be able to walk tomorrow, still really fun. Um, and yeah, I mean that's really all I want to talk about. I just want to talk about the experience because it was fun. Um, if you want to hear me go on more tangents about my personal life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like. I'm gonna go shower now, so subscribe or don't. I'm not your dad.